Topic 2, conversation about engaging in the protest. Parent concerned about child safety, the impact on the future. He thinks that it is not a fight. We have our own racial problems. Action.
Hey, Dad. I just wanted to ask you if I could maybe go out to the Black Lives Matter protest this weekend in downtown.
Yeah? Well, Black Lives Matter protest, why would you want to go to that? That's so dangerous.
Because I think it's important.
But this has absolutely nothing to do with you. Like, why would you risk your life getting arrested and throwing away everything that you have? You're going to college, you have to go back to college. Why would you risk that for people who don't even look like you?
Well, I think this is bigger than just me, than just people who look like us. It's about civil rights and injustice and also equality.
But I just, do you think that if Asians were gathering because something like this was happening to one of us, do you really think that Black people would show up for us? I mean, all the videos that I've seen during the pandemic when people are hurting Asians, assaulting them, calling them names on the subway, it seems like it's mostly black people who are doing that to us. So why should we even show up for them?
I think that they would show up for us. They already have, like the fact that we can't get fired from a job or denied housing or rejected from college just because we're Asian. It's all because of the civil rights movement, which Black people led. And I've seen videos of Asians being harassed by all types of people, not just Black people, by the way. I'm not denying that as we as Asians face our own discrimination in different ways. I'm not saying that's not true, but it's not about us right now. It's about protecting the lives of Black people who face way more extreme racism every day, like Ahmaud Arbery, who was just out for a run when he was killed just because some random guys were assuming that he was a criminal.
I think you're being way too empathetic and unrealistic. You literally just admitted that we have our own problems. You have to think about your safety.
Dad, can't you see that the racism that's fueled those assaults you're talking about is part of the same racism that Black people face? Why don't you want me to be empathetic? You only care about my safety, but disregard the safety of millions of other Americans. Maybe you're the one that's selfish and you don't care about anyone but yourself and your own peace of mind. Why can't you see that there's a huge societal issue at hand that requires a real involvement to really send a message and really help? I think you need to wake up.
Let's come back to our last video for this topic. This is another conversation I hear we really have made quite a bit changes. So I think want to point out Dad have made quite some changes in terms of supporting Joyce and thinking about her safety. So Dad, can you share with us what is changes? What are you thinking about how you did?
I think a lot of my personal trauma in the past overshadowed the true meaning behind the protest, and now I can see why Joyce really cares and wants to support the movement, and I think I'm going to let her go out and protest with them.
I see. So this is some realization there too, right? Sounds like you were able to express why is this coming from, the past worries and kind of worry about that translate to the present time, and you were able to express to Joyce, and that's really wonderful. So I guess back to Joyce, if you can share with us you notice any change of yourself or change of Dad that you can appreciate?
I really appreciate that Dad has been more accepting and more supportive recently compared to before, where he was just all defensive and he just didn't want to listen to me no matter what I said or how calmly I said something. But I'm glad that now we kind of fixed it and are both more understanding with each other.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I can also see the changes too from Dad from the beginning, really feel the defensive mode and not really stay attuned to what is really matters to you, Joyce, but eventually become very open-minded. And although at this point I would say Dad would not go protest with you, but I can sense his support and be there for you, from an angry tone become a worrying, caring tone there. So I hope that is something you can appreciate. Anything to say about that, Dad or Joyce?
I think overall, I think I just realized that I just want to do what's best for Joyce, and I want to give her my support, even if I don't go out to the protest with her. I will support her and be there for her if she needs.
Okay. And Joyce, like, what do you say to your dad?
I really appreciate everything he's done, and I know he's put a lot of hard work into everything, but I'm really glad that we can both move forward together.
That's great. That's wonderful. Okay, so we end the series of our anti-racism for child and parents conversation. Thank you for watching.